everyone, Lauren Wild, the Church Witch here. I just wanted to do a quick video drop in on the Celtic pagan holiday coming up. It's a cross-quarter Sabbath, and it is Beltane. So it is May 1st, also known as May Day. And it is a cross-quarter, meaning it's in between the major solstices. So we have, 8 major pagan holidays. 4 of them are the solstices, which are the quarters of the year, okay? So we have Ostara, which is typically in the middle of March. And then we have the next one is Litha, which is summer solstice. It's the peak of light in the summer. It is the peak of light in the new year. And then we have from Litha to Mabon. And Mabon is the autumn equinox. And then from Mabon to Yule. And Yule is the darkest night of the year. Okay? So this is like part of the wheel of the year. And then we have 4 in between those. The one between Yule and Ostara is Imbolc. Okay, it is like the seeds start to crack out of the ground. And then from Ostara to Litha we have Beltane, which is what's coming up in 2 days. Okay, and then just so you know, from Litha to Mabon we have Lammas, and then from the Mabon to Yule we have Samhain, which is Halloween, which is New Year. So anyways, I just wanted to give you like a little taste of that. And so this is what we know as, like cyclical living within the wheel of the year, understanding cycles and seasons, that we are people of earth. We are made of earth, therefore we wax and wane just like the year does, just like the moon does. And it's very cyclical, right? So in terms of Beltane, people are like, well, what do we do? It's a really great time to refresh your altars. Beltane is like the peak of spring, and it's moving from spring when the days are getting longer to the peak of summer, which again is Litha, which is June 21st, I think, this year. And like proper Beltane this year is on May 3rd, just so you know. But we typically celebrate it on the first day of May. So the ways that we tend to celebrate Beltane and what it corresponds to is fertility, okay? So, Imbolc to Litha is really about like life. It's very much the fire aspect of the year. This is when, seeds are starting to get planted, and we're really watching things start to crack out of the ground. There's a lot of green new life. The energy feels very vibrant. It feels very young. And it's like things are coming up out of the ground. Fire energy, yang energy, masculine, production-based energy, okay? And then in terms of the astrology, we are looking at coming into a Scorpio full moon next week, which is going to be very yang. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars, which are very, very masculine planets that are very direction-driven. And so the ways that we tend to celebrate Beltane, first of all, there's so many ways to celebrate Beltane. But Beltane is typically about flowers, okay? So one of the really fun ways is to make a flower crown, like refresh your altar, or maybe you even have something like, a hearth. And a hearth is basically just like your fireplace or something like it. Get like a cool, or make like a cool flower garland, and like refresh it and change the colors to brighter colors, okay? Like pinks and yellows and greens and teals and reds, like brighter colors, and put fresh flowers out. One of the things that I love to do is I love to take all the dandelions that have sprouted recently and make wishes, and I pull all the dandelions. Maybe I'll pull it up. I did a big spell last year that everybody did with the dandelions, and you pull all the tops off of them and you stick them in a jar, and then you release them right on Litha. So you plant the seeds of intentions on Beltane May 1st, and then you release the seeds on June 24th or 21st. But that's up to you. Another thing you can do is plant seeds, like wildflower seeds. You could also, watch the sun go down on the 31st of April, so that you're watching, you know, the spring come up. And then, you know, traditionally there's a maypole, and, you know, we're not really going to go out because quarantine. So, you know, there's the aspect of like a maypole. And the other way would be sex. Like, it's very much like a sexual aspect. It's kind of lusty even. It's a really great time to like commit to big productivity and like inspired projects as well. Okay, that could be like the production aspect. And, you know, really and truly, we are looking at growth. Okay, so what is that internal growth within you that is wanting to flower? And then it's just a refreshment of like celebrating that we are moving to the lighter part of the year. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful to you, and be on the lookout. I'll put out a little mini thing in the newsletter and on patreon.com/LaurenWild. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. See ya. Bye.